Hello and welcome to the return of TNA Tuesday Night Arkham. It's actually a Tuesday. We're
It's
back.
actually a night.
It's actually a night, and this indeed is actually Arkham. I'm Sean, and joining me is Scott.
Oh, hello.
And tonight we're getting back into the swing of some Arkham streaming, and boy, I couldn't be
hmm
more excited.
Yeah, my streaming pants were sitting in the corner for far too long, and
You wear
my
pants?
my TNA pants. No, they're invisible pants. Like the
Oh,
Emperor's
okay.
got new clothes. Yeah,
Right.
it's
No one
yeah.
point them out.
Mhm.
So we're back. I think I mentioned this a little bit in the preamble here, but I'll mention it again. We ended TNA last, I'll say, season with a Yorick and Luke campaign through TCU, which was to prepare us for the Iron Man of the Circle Undone. Of course, that's dead and buried. We capped it. No need to prepare there. We are its master. So we're starting up a new
Mhm.
one tonight, and we're gonna do the adventures of Norm and Tommy in the Dreamside. And
Mhm.
okay, so very light Rick and Morty theme for this campaign. We're gonna play around with. And we're also at some point going to be soliciting you guys for potential themes or ideas for who runs website. Website? Waking Side? Waking Side.
Waking side.
Waking Side
Yeah.
for this campaign for next time we play. All right, so before we do that, though, let's talk about who we're playing. So my Norm deck is, I mean, it's pretty standard. Level zero Norm is just kind of a weird beast. Um,
hmm
I'm ultimately going to be building toward the main combo being Diana Esperance, and then putting either Read the Sign, Spectral Razor, or one of the a Time Warp. I'm going to have a few cool spells to put on Diana, and then use her, and then I've got Truth from Fiction in there to put some more secrets on her to keep that rolling.
I also like Ward 2 on her, and you're just like no to the encounter deck.
Yeah,
That's
Ward
always fun.
two. I've my standalone Norman runs Ward 5 on Diana, which is pretty great. Um, so that's what we'll be building toward. But obviously, level zero Norm, since I've only got those 5 purple slots, they went quick. So
hmm
just run and Read the Sign, Spectral Razor, and a Storm of Spirits to help out with the Schwerms. And then Scott, what do you got?
Well, I got Morty, I mean Tommy, and I will be first one to admit that Tommy is one of my least played investigators. And Sean, we were talking about before the show that this is probably my least experienced investigator I've taken through a TNA campaign.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little nervous, but I think he's okay. I find his stats are just like they're there, I guess. uh, and his deck building's a little weird. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I basically went with I think a super safe build. I threw in a safeguard in there because I think that card is just amazing.
It is
Got a
bonkers.
little bit of cluing, like look what I found in Scene of the Crime, to maybe grab some clues. Uh, I thought self-sacrifice really cool because I do want to tank,
A
and so I have the chair,
self-sacrifice.
and I do have the Chair's Keepsake leather coat in there. I got some beat cops. My plan is to eventually get stick to the plan, so I'll have a dynamite, a cash, and what was I thinking? I think a 1-2 punch on there. So 1-2 punch is just I like it. It's just a 3 damage answer. Survival knife. I'm not even sure I'm going to upgrade it because I want to take damage
Right.
to get money.
That seems
So
perfectly reasonable. That's XP
yeah,
saved right there.
So we'll see. So
Fantastic. You
I
know what's really.
will.
Oh, go ahead.
Mhm. I was gonna say I would consider also. I know there is a build where you stick to the plan and you like prepared for the worst and everything like that, and you just go all in on Becky, and like you just have like well equipped or whatever it's called, well maintained, extra ammo, and it's just like you're just yeah shooting Becky every turn. Like it's just constantly filling up that gun and going, but it doesn't seem as reliable.
Yeah.
And Maka and chat, yeah, I know Tetsuo was close, but I kind of wanted the stat boost from the beat cop. But I was like, oh man, like I feel like Tetsuo might be better. But this is my inexperience talking. So I think I've played 4 games, 5 games with Tommy. So
Given that you're the Morty to my Rick, I think this is perfectly on theme. You're gonna be fumbling through and figuring things out as you go.
hmm
And coincidentally, All In on Becky was the name of my Newfound Glory tribute band in high school. Just throwing that out there.
I work with a guy who Newfound Glory is his favorite band.
I mean, they had some good
They're,
songs.
they're still making music.
Are they? Wow, that's good for them.
They released something last year. Yeah.
God bless, bless their heart. All right. So that being said, I think we're ready to get rolling here. Let's do some
Oh boy.
playing. Oh yeah.
Oh, we get to do the asset thing. I always forget about this when I start
Oh,
the
dreams.
dreams thing.
You know, if I had been really smart, I would have hooked up. I would have hooked up Dissonant Voices to play before we get things rolling here. But you know what? Like, I feel like everyone who's here has played this before. You don't need the story, right? Okay.
Jeez, so I could just take the Guardian Dream and put out a Guardian thing, right?
Yep. And the dream happens after you draw your hand, correct?
Oh, I believe so. Yes.
Because you set up your investigators, then you set up the scenario.
Something like that.
Okay.
No rookie mistake. Go away.
I am like super counting on you to be the rules guy here. So when you say something like that, it doesn't do it for me.
Well, I don't know the exact intricacies for
Okay.
a niche scenario at the beginning of a single
Fair.
scenario.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Oh yeah, and again on theme, since I'm the Rick to to Scott's Morty, bloodthirsty. Completely, this was random, but it felt so on theme that I didn't even have an instinct to cheat with it. So I will be playing a Norman deck that keeps a bunch of damage stuff around, so that I can actually get rid of bloodthirst. All right. Okay.
I got the Day of Reckoning.
Yeah, that's right.
The Seal of the Elderton one. Yeah.
That's
Gross.
fine. That's fine. I've never ever really been impressed with Norm's Elder Sign.
And Tommy's is okay, I guess.
I can't even remember what Tommy's is.
You can move damage or something.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's pretty okay. Okay, so starting hand. I was either gonna go grab my folding camera or my fingerprint kit with my Seeker Dream. So I think that saves me the trouble there. Keep that for resources.
Ooh, yeah. Hawkeye camera to start.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of locations. You're gonna fill that up real quick.
Yep. Lots of little guys. Okay, and then we'll just in case we need help getting past frickin' frack, I'm gonna hold on to Mind Over Matter.
All
right.
Shuffler. I once played this solo with Ursula. I believe it was my Dubs version, and I got her signature ally, who I forget the name of because I never play him, right at the beginning. And he turns out that in this specific scenario, he draws cards like a mother trucker.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Okay, I'm keeping Safeguard. And keep Leather Coat, and I think I'm just going to ditch everything else. Dynamite Blast, I want to see it probably mid to late game. Definitely not now.
Yeah.
Self-sacrifice.
I would hold on to take the initiative because when we hit those parlay tests, it probably will be clutch.
Okay.
Because we don't have to worry about enemies right away.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Beef Cop too, so that's not bad.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So I'm trying to think what I need to grab. I think I need a weapon. Where's my list here?
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, so I'm gonna go grab my fingerprint kit and just smack that down on the table. If I can find it, there you are. Boom.
Republic Life Human. Tommy has a gun named after him, the 45 Thompson, and we're not playing it. Norman has a spell named after him, Wither, and we're not playing it.
Yeah. Hey, my level 0 purple slots are really really tight right now, and that is a super weird out of context sentence.
All right. Instead of Rick and Morty, I'm gonna play a little of South Park and pull out my gun.
What, you brought a gun, Morty? It's just stairs. You gonna shoot the stairs?
Oh, I don't know, Rick. Norm.
All right. So we have.
I should probably pay for that gun.
Oh, yeah, that'd be helpful. Okay,
Anyways,
so we've got agenda one.
Blasted.
We got agenda 1A. So we've got 19 Doom. We get 2 Doom per Mythos phase. When we're on steps.
Right.
And then we're just trying to get through. Yeah, that's right. So this advances when someone enters the Cavern of Flame.
Right.
Wonderful.
Okay. How about
Let me go first. It's gonna be super quick.
Well, here's the thing. I could
Yeah.
get us into the cavern this turn.
Both of us?
Well, I can go first and get us in.
Oh, gotcha.
And then, do you want me to do that, or do we want to set up turn?
I mean, sure.
Yeah?
Take it away.
Okay. Gain a resource. Investigate 3 to 1. Oh, if I don't fail, though. Because look what I found, is what I'm thinking. I'm doing it.
Okay.
I want to fail. That's the...
You want to fail the... Oh, wait, hang on. You're talking about clearing the location?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm about to get my Hawkeye camera down, so let me go first so I can,
Okay, you know what? How about this? I'll go first. Gain a resource. Put down safeguard.
Oh, yeah, that'll
Put
work.
down leather coat. Go ahead.
Fair enough.
Now, when you do your stuff, I can just follow you.
Cool. Oh, yeah, hey, I need my action trackers. I'm lost without them.
Jeez. Oh, man, Norm. Oh.
I suppose I should be calling you Tommy in my shitty Rick voice, right? Tommy! Let me show you how this is done.
This is terrible.
Yeah, no, we're not fully committing to this. We're just gonna do it where it's awful and warranted.
Yeah. I just haven't watched the show in like 2 years.
Yeah, I know. If I had been really smart, I would have watched a bunch of Rick and Morty before doing this, but I was not. Mm-hmm. So first action, I'm gonna burn the midnight oil. If I can draw it out of my hand.
All right. Saving. Here we go.
Oh, is that? I just built up all the kinetic energy and blew up my fingerprint kit. All right.
Kaboom.
All right. So, burning the midnight oil. I am, 4 up on this investigate? I get the resources ahead of time, which is nice. Cool, that's a clue. Second action. Hawkeye folding camera. Oh yeah, and this needs to go over here. This is a hand slap. And last action, investigate. 4 up. -0. That's a clue.
Sweet.
And an evidence.
You know, there really needs to be a bacon asset, and then we have a ham slot.
Oh my god. Well, you're working on your tight 5, are you, Morty? All right.
Oh, Rick. I just want some bacon, Rick. Oh my god. We're terrible. Okay, enemies, there's nothing.
Yep. Upkeep.
Upkeep. Ooh, an enchanted blade.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay. I'm really bad at this. Sorry, guys. I'm figuring out how to do Norm with TTS. And I think the answer is manually.
Oh, yeah, probably.
No, if I had done it in the right order, I would have been fine. I'm just a dumb.
I mean, you could just flip the whole deck, actually.
I mean, I
Right?
suppose. Hmm.
And only when you, like, go to... yeah, I don't know. Because when you draw a card, then you'll just see the next one, right?
Yeah, let me do one more turn and see how I roll with actually doing
Okay.
it in the right order.
Okay.
All right.
Mythos phase. Bam, bam!
Yep. Mm-hmm. And
Oh,
no
man,
encounter
Rick gave us
cards.
both barrels. Oh, yeah. Uh, uh. Okay. Why don't you go first? 'Cause
Morty,
then I
didn't you
can,
read the
sneak one
agenda?
in.
There's no encounter deck.
Oh man, Rick, I'm sorry. I just read the act. All right.
I'm
Why don't you go
busting.
first?
I'm busting into the cavern of flame.
I will safeguard.
Whee. All right, so
Oof.
we advance. We lose our clues. Nasht and Kamantha enter enemies into play in the Cavern of Flame, and we add a skull to the Chaos Bag.
Go.
All right. Nasht, Kamantha.
I'll make it.
Were these guys named by throwing some change around in a barrel? Because yeah, it's the sound.
Oh, I don't know if that's really nice, Rick or Norm.
Okay, so now when neither of them are in play, we advance, and now they each have a parlay of 4. One is the physical tests, one is the mental tests.
Hmm.
Okay.
And we each take a damage at the end of the round here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Okay, so let me. So if I fail against Kamantha, he's gonna attack. I'm gonna try the Kamantha parlay, and I'll commit. I've got a plan. Let me tell you things about the universe, sir. 2 up. Wonderful. 1 down.
All right.
Victory? No. Yes. Your mind is
Yeah.
strong.
Victor's play.
We
I don't think
can-
there's actually any victory on them.
Correct. Yeah, it just removes them from play.
It's just, yeah.
You know, what do I want to do? Oh yeah, I lose my clues. Those are gone. Is it saving again? God damn it. TTS.
No.
No?
Oh, now it is. Yep.
Okay. You promote me? I think that might be the issue.
Oh. There's also that.
That's, it's fine. We'll
I don't
blame
know. Have you earned it yet?
we'll blame TTS.
No. It's funny because the promote button is right next to the kick button, and I always worry about accidentally midstream just giving you the old Evo.
That would be a problem. All right. Oh boy. With this camera, I turn myself into Joe Diamond, Tommy. I'm Diamond Norm. Fuck, what do I do with this last action? I think I'll draw?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so. Draw last action seems good.
Right? It's never hurt anyone before. All right, that's me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's much easier if I just grab this person and just beat them to death. So first action, I am going to grab them, and then I'm just going to punch them at 2 up, because that makes a lot of things pass. Yeah. 2 up. All right. That's 1 damage. Punch in the gut, and then I pull out my gun. 3 up. -2. Dead.
I turn around from parlaying my guy. Damn it, Morty! He just wanted to arm wrestle. What are you doing? Or maybe play hopscotch.
I'm sorry, Norm. I just panicked.
Fuck it. Let's go. All right. So now we advance again.
Yep. This thing goes so fast.
Yeah. So no clues to
700
lose.
steps base and path.
Yeah.
I've added a skull. So we're 2 skulls now. Base. I'll just grab all these locations out because we're gonna need them anyways. Real soon. There we go. Because it goes base of the steps, and then enchanted. Right?
Correct.
Okay.
Here, we'll remove 70 steps here.
Here, we'll just.
Or that works fine.
There.
Okay.
I don't know. It'll look better once we get to the.
It seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Here, base and.
Yes, thoughts. Tommy did just gun down one of the story dudes. Punched him first, and then. All right. And that is refresh now, right?
That was all 3 of your actions?
Engage, punch, shoot.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Perfect.
Yep.
So now we do
no enemies.
Now we just do regular upkeep. And flip this.
Mm-hmm.
And flip this again. There we go.
Oh jeez! Oh no, Norm! They gave us 2 doom.
It's all right, Morty. We got 19. It's bigger than any agenda ever, Morty. It's the biggest agenda ever.
Also,
yeah.
when I was playing my
No
Ursula
encounter cards.
solo dubs deck, I got to the enchanted path with 4 doom on this.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah, because I suppose Ursula can parlay the shit out of both of those two. She's got a 4 in each of the important stats.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty fast. It was like investigate, shortcut, parlay was my first turn. And it was like move, investigate, move again somehow at the path.
Somehow.
And I was like, yeah, I don't know, just fucking magic trick.
Just hashtag Ursula shit. Okay. So I will investigate with my fingerprint kit. No, not here. First, I'm gonna move. Then I will investigate with my fingerprint kit. So move to the 700 steps.
I'm gonna safeguard down with you.
Okay, sounds
Safeguard
good.
OP.
In excess of 3. Okay, so you know what? Instead of fingerprint kit, I'm gonna deduction this one. Because I want to get cards out of my hand. Alright. So that's gonna put me at 6-2. Crushed it.
You did it.
Give me those clues. Fucking saves tonight are just always right when I'm going to grab a thing.
Well, Sean, a reward has been redeemed.
Oh boy. The way you said that makes me nervous.
Network has no wait. Penguins are lulls.
Which is
demands the return of. Oh no wait. What's programs with wolves? That's
separate person.
Programs with wolves. Oh my god!
Eventually
why do I
you'll
always
get? Eventually you'll get it.
Okay. Network wants the return of Comrade Vanya Switajowski.
Oh my god. Some would say he never left, comrade. All right.
Boy.
Oh boy, that was Scottish. Let's course correct here. I place one evidence on my camera.
This is terrible but amazing. Exactly.
I feel shortcut.
All right.
And I have
So leave me
3
here all alone. I get it.
hand card. Yeah.
That's fine.
Bye.
Bye.
Chris is asking how many tote bags to make us stay on the path.
Oh God. Too many.
All right.
What a terrible way to play that scenario. Remember when Nick, like, replayed this 3 times until he could finally stay on the path? And then he's like, well, man, if there's no payout for this, I'm going to be really disappointed.
Aww. All right. So, I think with my last action, I fingerprint kit. Not upside down. It just goes sideways. Thank you. I appreciate you. So I am 5. I am 6. I am 7. Oh wait, there is test. There is test. After you enter base of steps, if you have at least one card in hand, test willpower 3. Well, given that I'm about to draw into a Spectral Razor, let's just commit Spectral Razor. So I am now 6-2, 4 up.
Still a better accent than Sean Connery in Hunt for Red October.
I almost went into it, but that's not what I'm on contract to do.
I like how we're getting Comrade Vanya, Max with a just nah.
Look, I'll be real with you guys. Anyone who's watched anything I've been involved with for any amount of time knows every accent I do slowly devolves into terrible Scottish. It's not something I can control. I'm seeing a therapist. We're going to see what happens. All right.
Is that the end of your turn, comrade?
No, I'm still fingerprint kitting. Yes.
Oh man, Rick, when'd you turn into a Russian?
Oh God, can I do Russian, Rick?
No.
God damn it, Mort! No, just went straight Scottish. Just straight, hard line, beeline into Scottish. I'm not even going to try it. Alright, that's -0. That's 2 clues. I'm done.
Oh boy. Okay. This is after I enter. This just hurts me a lot. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just fast chuck self-sacrifice. And I'm just going to take the horror.
Sure.
And then I'm going to move down. So I take 1 horror from leaving. And then I have to check willpower 4. And I'm at a 3, but honestly, I probably want these cards. Oops. Wrong pile. Just gonna do it.
Who are you, Norman?
So, half the cards, which is 2. So I failed by 3.
Oof.
So, I'm gonna get rid of a Look What I Found.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the take the initiative.
Sure.
I need the
it
damage.
It depends
I'm
on
the damage
how
outputter.
afraid you are of willpower test.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get rid of the Enchanted Blade. Because at least with the Beat Cop, I can punch. No, you know what? Screw willpower. It's a dump stat, anyways. I'm gonna regret that. But
Haggis Stroganoff.
So that was 1. Should I move us to the path?
Haggis Stroganoff was the name of my Borscht Corps band in high school.
Borscht Corps. My God. Let me just make sure I'm reading this right. For each card in your hand, must either take 1 horror or discard that card. Oh, so I have to take another 2 horror. Okay. Okay, well in that case, I'm going to gain resources because I need to play my Beat Cop. And that's it for me. And then next turn we can crash into the path.
Fantastic.
No enemies.
Okay,
Upkeep.
I am upkeep.
Six of 19 Doom.
We are moving fast. It's we are
Yeah.
moving fast. Yeah.
Why don't you go first again, and I will safeguard in with you, because safeguard is a really good card.
Love it. Action 1. No,
Oh, I'm just gonna stick with you, Rick.
no. In fact, I will use Norman's ability for first time, and play shortcut off top of deck.
Okay.
Perfect. Whee!
All right.
What is my obligation to
no.
the... What is my obligation to Vanya here? Is it till end of agenda? Till end of act?
Let's see. I can't remember. Let me look here.
It's one of my more consistent impressions, but it still takes brain space, so... It's also not saying much.
Twitch keeps on logging me out. That's why I gotta fix this.
It's all good. I'll set things up.
Terrible. Until the actor gen advances, so you're good now.
Okay. Woo! I'm
Psychopath
enjoying
wants to know how.
I'm enjoying the
Yeah,
Norman
your
discount
discount.
on a free card. Yeah, I know. More for the draw. Slingshot Tommy into the Gug. Yeah, well, I have plans.
Oh God, it's a grief deck.
And your self-respecting Rick deck should have some grief options. Alright, so we lose all of our clues. We get an extra skull into the Chaos Bag. And we remove all the steps and put the Enchanted Woods into play.
Done, done, done. And
Beautiful.
Oh, then we shuffle in a bunch of. We shuffle in the encounter deck,
Yes.
basically. Okay, except for the Gug and Randolph.
Ooh, we've got a hip shot card review on the Truth Beckons. And I'm gonna have to remind myself which one that is. It's the one that where you like move until you reveal a location, right?
I'm gonna have to. I think I remember liking it. Yeah. Location.
Yeah, Truth Beckons. Choose an unrevealed location. Move one location at a time along shortest path until you enter that location. Depending on the scenario, ridiculously amazing or completely useless. So
Yeah, I think you need tons of foresight into the scenario as far as whether it's good. Like, you need to know the scenario very well.
like in a scenario like Midnight Masks or Disappearance of Elena Harper. Here, I don't know this card. Since we're doing a hip shot card review, I'll just go ahead and do this. Here we go. It's this card. In a scenario like that where the map's open and you might be bouncing back and forth between it to be able to like move 4 locations to that place that you were gonna go, but you had to divert, like that's huge. However, as we're going to see in this campaign, in a scenario like how about the next one? How about Search for Kadath, where there are no unrevealed locations, or are very few. I think there are like 2 or 3. But there are very, very few unrevealed locations. It's pretty useless. But quite good otherwise. Alright.
Alright. You still have your 3 actions. So do I.
Oh, yeah.
And we still have 13 Doom to go.
Well, we're in good shape.
And we have a spider of a map. If you will.
All you have to do is stay on the path. Just stay on the path, Morty! Just please don't walk off the path. Of course, I'm going to have to be the one to actually walk.
As is the theme of the scenario, or the campaign there. Spiders have 8 legs, so.
Aha. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, that's right. I was setting up the campaign log for this at some point, because we actually have some things to record now. Come on.
Well, not until we stray off the path.
All right, Dream Quest. Dream Eaters. That's right. We're doing this as an interconnected 8-part campaign, aren't we?
We are. Also, chat. Start thinking of like really well-known pairs of famous story people or whatever, and we'll try and.
Yeah.
I was thinking like a Thelma and Louise.
Ooh.
We pick 2 female investigators.
Thelma and Louise is simply Carolyn and Agnes. That's which I would not be opposed to doing. Hell, I might even take Parallel Agnes for a spin.
I would do Carolyn.
If you want to play Carolyn, I suppose. That would be a thing I should ask.
Carolyn's very interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
I know Thoth has played her and enjoyed her quite a bit, because he played her next to me when we did the Blob.
Oh, yeah.
And stole Milan on the first turn.
Of course. Of course. Okay. So that said, so I suppose first action. You know what? First action, I'll play a Disc of Insomnia level 0 just because I don't want to walk into a Gug. Like, no one wants that. No one wants that at all.
Mulder and Scully from the X-Files as Roland and Carolyn.
Ooh, that's not bad. That's not. Oh God, Sojourn speaking to my heart. Brendan Fraser from The Mummy and his archaeologist sidekick friend. So who would that be? Who's Brendan Fraser from The Mummy? Mark, probably. Mark and Daisy.
Don't know.
Mark and Mandy.
Is the well, I mean, is the archaeologist friend Ursula? Because
it might well be her. Well, no, she's actually a librarian. So
okay.
So we're talking either Daisy or Mandy.
Again.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, well,
Gretzky and Curry.
Chew on that for the rest of the scenario here.
Mark Messier, by the way.
Oh, that's a Spurs reference. Anyway, chew on that for the rest of the scenario, guys. We'll be taking requests at the end here. Okay, so first action, Disc of Insomnia. Second action, I move into the Enchanted Forest. And you know what? I'll take 2 horror. I ain't scared. So that's take 2 horror or lose all your actions. The Moon Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Morty, you're gonna get so wasted off this sap, Morty. People travel all over the universe for this sap, and it's right here for the taking.
What's the episode where he has to hide the seeds in his butt? And
That's the first one, I think.
The size of pineapples. Oh.
Okay. Then last action, I'll fingerprint kit. So I am 5, 6, 7, 4 up.
3? There you go.
Boom. Both clues. And I get 1 of my sanity back, baby. That's a decent trade.
Man, Seekers are like unfair.
I don't disagree. That's why I'm making him as purple as I can after this.
That's fair.
Alright, that's me.
Okay, I'll play down my beat cop. Do you want me to just start looking at locations for you?
Sure.
Maybe try and find the Gug?
Yeah. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing.
Okay. I'll just work in a clockwise fashion. Second action.
Hey! There it is.
Oh.
Morty, whatever you do, just don't walk into the stone circle.
Oh no, Rick! Oh no, Rick! There's a Gug on me! So I have 1 action remaining. So I guess I'll just start blasting. So I am a 4, 5, 6 to 5. Oh my god. Oh, well. Them's the breaks. 1 up. Damn it. -2. Alright. So he's going to hit me for 3 and 1.
Woof!
That's 1 and 1 on the beat cop. And then 2 on the leather coat, which is going to cycle into my deck and give me 2 resources.
It's like I prepared for this moment.
Okay, he has hit me. So we can refresh for upkeep. Oh, look, another beat cop to throw into the forest. Chris, if you'd stayed on the path, this wouldn't have been a problem. True. True.
Alright.
Alright, well, now we go up to 7 doom. We actually draw encounter cards.
Crazy.
Alright. Draw, resource, or play.
Prismatic phenomenon!
Okay,
It's-
well, I mean, I think I'm probably never going to have that happen. So.
Yeah. Alright, fair enough. Lost in the woods.
Oh. About those willpower tests.
About this
well,
dude's sideburn. Oh, no, wait. That's like a sideburn into a scratch. He doesn't, like, have it waxed up into a tip. I was about to judge him real hard.
Alright, well, I failed.
Okay.
So,
So, lose an action, take a... Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, this is getting dark in a hurry. That, oh, yeah, and then I take it as well. 2 up. Eugh. Ooh, boy.
oof.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then that surges. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Should have stayed on the path. Should have stayed.
Okay. He's not elite,
Should have
right?
stayed on the path.
He's not elite.
No, but
Okay.
he is-
So
he
I
is-
have
he's
the
elite.
option. I have the option, Scott. I will let you make the call. I could use my Disc of Insomnia on this dude and then razor him the rest of the way and just take care of him. Or I can evade this dude and come help you with my razor. How you feeling?
What if I go first, and then we see where we end up?
Oh Christ, we're not even connected. We're really far away. Well, I have to.
Yeah, like
I have to make this decision now
Oh,
because
right.
he just spawned.
Thought. Oh, great! You found the extra VP.
God damn it, Morty! I told you not to step into the stone circle. It's gonna bring out the gug, and then the gug is gonna call the
right.
crawling. It's the crawling mist, Morty. I hate the crawling mist, Morty. It's harshing my
I'm
buzz.
sorry. I'm sorry, Norm. So next round, I have to do all your work for you. By the way,
Oh, all right. Okay.
this is one of my favorite rewards. Yeah. Does it have Hunter too?
It does.
God, and it's massive.
But I feel like you're gonna be better at handling this dude. So if you can get one shot off on the gug, then I can finish him off.
Yeah, why don't we get rid of, like, use your
Okay.
disc on this guy?
So I'll
Why not?
disc to evade y'all.
Check our redemptions. Why is this not...
Is the Jeeves what you were talking about? Or was there another one beyond that?
I think it's just the Jeeves.
Fair
But
enough.
I'm gonna start that at the start of the next round, so you get a full round of it.
Sure. Okay. So do you want me to go first?
Sure.
How you feeling about hitting that test? Because if I go first,
Oh.
I suppose I don't have to engage the Spectral Razor, do I? Oh shit!
No, and I have lots of health left.
Scott, we're not connected. The best I can do is just get to you this turn.
Oh, well. That's unfortunate. Alright, anyways, I'm just gonna start blasting then.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, but I really can't commit these because I have to commit one of them.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be the beat cop.
Okay.
2 up. Oh, wait, no, wait. I only have 2 actions.
Yeah, you might need to just
Sure.
like panic evade. Right?
Yeah. Yep. But oh god, even it's just
Even's not a great place. You're in what?
really isn't.
4 token territory at that
Uh,
point?
well, if I hit both, I could then sacrifice the beat cop to do the fifth.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot. Let's go 2 up. Fortune favors the bold or something like that. Whoever said that.
Someone silly.
Okay. Yeah, that's 2. And now I'm going to commit the enchanted blade to be 2 up.
Oh!
Yes! And then I sacrifice my cop. So how does this work?
It
When
doesn't.
that you control is defeated.
I don't think
doesn't.
it does, unfortunately.
No, it sure doesn't. But that Gug is dead. Oh.
Hang on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Well done. Now I'm sad that I evaded this crawling mist for nothing, but oh well.
Eh.
I will play Spectral Razor, attack the crawling mist, who's a 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have no cards in my hand with an encounter card back. Oh, gee, Norma, shot the Gug, and now I'm covered in Gug.
I like. Good thing there's an infinite number of Mortys because this one ain't gonna last too long.
I'm gonna turn you in for a new Morty. Okay, so adding my willpower, which is currently 5, so I'm 7, so I'm 4 up on this test. Whew, I was really ready for the tentacle on that one, guys. I was super ready for it. But instead, I do 3 damage. And then I think maybe we just let him come to us.
Yeah.
So I'll move out.
I'm gonna have to draw some cards and stuff, but
Yeah. I'll move out. Okay, that's me.
All right.
Nice.
He readies, and we upkeep. Oh, thank God. Whew. I drew a teddy bear. 8 Doom.
Johnny Spud, Hipshot card review automatic, please. Which automatic, sir? You'll have to be more specific.
The 45 automatic. Because if you're gonna say the 45 automatic, it is a great starting gun. It's been the basis of, I think, the what do you call it? The analysis of the cost of damage in this game.
Like
if
the
you will.
damage curve.
Yeah, like it's just 4 resources for 4 shots that equal 2 damage each. Like it just kind of.
Yeah.
It was the what do you call it? Like the yardstick.
The
By which a lot
baseline.
of stuff was evaluated.
The watermark.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's exactly that. It's so middle of the road, but it's just the old reliable, I guess.
Yeah. And I think it still remains. Like, obviously, it still goes in decks at this point in the game. So,
Yeah.
it's pretty
All right,
impressive
well, I'm
for a
testing
core set
agility
card.
test.
Uh-oh.
-2. Have to go find a Zoog. And
All right.
any connecting location. Swarming 2. Don't want that guy. Ooh, I want this one. He can die easily.
Yep. Yes, he can.
Oh, and you know what? I was trying to program our new swarming cards into TTS.
Oh, those are going to be
Those
so
having
pretty.
A small issue, but I should have it for our next TNA.
You know what's really funny
So-
about Norm is won't I be able to see what cards go under?
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Would Machete still be everywhere if it hadn't been tabooed? Look, I know everyone is up on Machete. The core set didn't give you very many options, so a lot of new players stick there. When Machete hit the taboo list, I never went like, oh yeah, it deserved it. It was more like, I'm not surprised because all you solo players only ever play it. But as someone who plays a lot of multiplayer and ends up getting engaged with more than one enemy at any given time, like, Machete's fine. If it went back to level 0 now, I would have no problem with it. And I wouldn't use it that often, but, that's just me.
I think it'd be in. I think we'd still go back to, in a lot of decks, but I think there's other options that. Yeah, I don't know.
And,
I think it
I
also
think
depends on
that's why
player
it was
count.
so prominent. Is there were just no other decent options, and now there are. There are so many good options. Like
Yeah.
even in a world where Machete's back in, Enchanted Blade level 0 would probably still go in most of those decks for me, just because I like the ability to be able to dial in the damage
Yeah. Okay. Um,
and the
draw your
upgrade.
card.
Oh yeah, I need that. That's a thing.
It's your boy. Hey, Kyle.
What's up, Cal? Somnophobia. So let's see. I'd be taking a horror, and my icons count double. Matching icons.
Is it
double.
Lola and a second Lola?
All right, let's see. I don't think I need my second Hawkeye, so we'll commit that to be 2 up.
Oh, and I'm supposed to do everything for you this round.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Here, oh, it's like, uh,
Morty, I want you to take this Hawkeye and I want you to commit it to the test, Morty. I want to be 2 up on this test, Morty.
It's real heavy.
You draw my token, Morty.
Looks like you passed, Rick.
You finally did something right for once, Morty.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Do you want a damn cookie?
No. I'll just go first
Okay.
and punch these Zoogs in their Zoog face. Kyle, what is happening? We base this campaign. It's Tommy and Norman based on Rick and Morty. I realize now that this is something real special to walk into. All right, 3-1.
The King and Puce on interdimensional cable.
3-1. Done. And then third action, I will play my whatchamacallit.
That's a good play.
And then this goes underneath. So I just kind of find this cumbersome.
Yeah.
Like, why not just put this card back on the top of my deck? Because I don't know what it is anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways. Oh, I cannot play that because of
oh, yeah, the phenomenon.
something like Phenomenon. I'm going to draw a card. Ooh, okay.
All right. I suppose I should come get those clues, eh?
Yeah, sure.
I'll move it.
Thoth, I'm sure that's a wonderful suggestion. I have never watched a full episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah, I had a Doctor Who idea. Luke for sure, obviously. I didn't know which companion to go with. Wendy seems like a good one, but I'd just be leaving Scott out on all the references.
Oh wait, I can't draw a card either. I can't gain a resource. I can't.
Can you move?
I passed my last action.
Can you
there
move?
we go.
Do you want to move?
Oh no, I can investigate.
Oh,
and then
sure.
maybe get rid of this thing.
Yeah, there you go.
2
You're
up.
2 up here.
I did it!
Hey!
And I will discard this. There we go.
Ooh, Tresmillion asks if Jewel of Aurelius is worth the XP. You need a deep one begging someone to moisturize me. Moisturize me. Moisturize me. Okay, so Jewel of Aureolus. Okay, here's my quick take. Hip shot.
Yeah.
One of in a deck where you're playing with bad stuff tokens already, and it is just like a side benefit. It's not something you're building around. It's just a quick little one of, and if you find it great, it works better. If not, then you don't.
Yeah, I think you play it in when you're token filtering. When you're chaos bag manipulating. And usually in the not in the ceiling sense, but in the draw 5, pick 2, draw 3,
Right.
pick
In
2.
the
draw,
Jacqueline
like
statue,
yeah.
Dark Prophecy type situation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty reasonable at 3 XP. I don't know that I'd ever buy 2 copies though, but that's just me.
I think it's a bit much. At 3 and 3 resources and 3 XP.
Yeah, the resource cost gets me even more than the.
One of those needs to be a 2.
I don't know.
I think it has to be the resource cost. I think 3 XP to keep it out of off-class mystics.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be mystic. Anyways.
I'm investigating.
Yeah. Oh, and oh no, I don't get one of those clues.
No, you don't,
I
because you got rid of
passed, but
you got rid of your phenomena.
Mhm.
All right. So move, investigate. I'm like 5 up. That's a clue. Investigate. 2 up. All right.
I got your clues for you.
Thank you.
Boom.
Big Kahuna, we had a really dicey moment there when Morty ignored my advice and walked straight into a gug, but we've recovered. Now we've just got this crawling
Hip
mist.
shot review, Crisis of Faith. We're gonna do a lot of hip shot reviews because we post so many coke eggs. I should raise the price on them.
Yeah, it's
Mary's
fine.
Mary's weakness. Uh, I both love and hate that deny existence just
Yeah.
mirrors it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's a really cool design for what she's doing.
I I feel it. Yeah. I feel the same way about Mary's weakness as I do about Harvey's weakness, where it's like it almost prevents you from actually playing the way you want to play with their ability until you've seen it. Or you don't and you just suck up all the curses. I suppose that's another way to do it.
Hip shot car review, sanity tokens. I replaced mine.
Too true. Too true.
Okay. Is that it? Oh shoot! I forgot. Was supposed to do you. I'll be your guy next turn
Oh,
again.
fair enough. Okay.
All right.
That's I grabbed both clues, and that's me.
Okay.
Upkeep.
I'll put the doom up there, and I will do everything for you because I am your
Okay.
something something. I don't mind failing this because I don't care about my gun. Oh no, I failed. Grip chill.
Big Kahuna
Alright.
redeemed a terrible accent, Scott. Did you watch G.I.
Cobra
Joe as a
Commander?
kid?
No,
Oh.
it was too violent. I
Oh,
wasn't.
he talks like this! It's just squinch and scream.
Big Kahuna, pick another. I will. I don't know that accent at all. Pick another one. You can just don't pay for it. Just put in chat. All right. Okay, Norm, you drew deeper slumber. Your max high end size reduced by 3, and checked each time you draw a card. Oh no, Rick, Norm, that's gonna be pretty bad for you.
Morty, I think it's time for a nap. I'm just gonna go back to the ship. Call me in a minute. That moon wine's really kicking in.
Do you want to go first, Rick? And I'll. Oh no, wait, this crawling mist hunted over here into the middle. All right, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go first. This hurts me so much right
are
now.
you just gonna?
Boom.
Yeah.
Goes the dynamite.
Yeah. I mean, for an
Just,
XP and the fact that you're kind of on your heels right now, I think that's probably fine.
Yeah, where's my church keepsake go? And then I will move down to the middle, and then wherever you go, I will safeguard with you. So
Okay.
wherever you go, I will follow. Excuse me. I will be doing
Oh,
that
I'm
for
sorry.
you, sir.
I'm sorry.
Don't,
So I will.
please do not touch your. Would you like to go down to the middle?
I will go down to the middle.
Very good choice there. Very good choice.
And then I'll go down to bottom center.
Bottom center, very good choice. I will safeguard with you, sir, so that I may continue funneling your, manipulating your tokens.
You can manipulate my tokens anytime.
Yes, I see you have one action left, sir. After those amazing decisions you've made thus far.
I feel like I want to save my fingerprint kit for that one where if you don't get out, you place a doom. So I think I'll just legit investigate here.
Okay, good plan. You're what 6 to 3? Would you like me to pull your token, sir?
That'd be fantastic. Thank you.
This is -3, so you're still good, sir. You got a clue. I'll grab that for you. Okay.
Wonderful.
No
Kahuna,
monsters.
Big Kahuna says Rex from Mass Effect.
I haven't played Mass Effect.
You have a vendetta against BioWare games, don't you?
No, not at all. I just haven't played them all.
Shepherd.
I played Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2, so how can that ever be
That
followed up?
I didn't know
with.
that. I did not know that about you.
What, that I played Coder?
Yeah,
Oh, incessantly.
how have we not talked about that a lot?
It's Star Wars.
Yeah, well,
Like,
yeah.
okay, hip shot card review, third time's a charm. You're just gonna draw 3 tentacles, so bother.
What the fuck card is that?
That's the you can redraw twice during the
Oh,
test.
right. It's the red people
Yeah.
with the green heartless from Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
I mean
kept you.
it's fine. I've still yet to play it, but it's kind of in the same space as, I guess, a premonition.
I kind of like it in Patrice actually because it's got 3 icons, so it's got some
Sure.
versatility. And it's when a skill test at your location begins, and you put it into the test or you use it on the test that you need to pass. Because the odds of you actually drawing 3,
Mm-hmm.
I can do an Adam West Batman. Yes, I think. I just realized though that I'll probably be doing this for the rest of the game.
This is a long act.
Oh boy. All right. I've put the Doom on the agenda. We're at 10 of 19, Norman.
Fantastic. Did I upkeep?
I upkeep for you,
Okay, thank you.
as is my thing I need to do. I need
Fantastic.
to check, are any of these connected? Enchanted Woods, but I don't think I want to go there, so I'm going to put it in the middle.
Very good, very good.
It also has Swarming. Swarming 2.
Batman.
All right. You can draw your card.
Lost in the woods, lost in the village of Zoogs. All right.
I'm gonna commit. Take the initiative.
Okay.
I have failed drastically.
Ooh, rough,
And
rough
terribly.
ski, rough ski. Okay.
Take a horror. Lose an action.
I think I'll just be 2 up.
Is this more Shatner? I'm not even sure. The Adam West Batman. This is kind of like him. I'm going off of Adam West from Family Guy.
I mean, it's pretty. Adam West is just kind of Adam West. Okay. So that's done, and that surges. Dreamland's Eclipse. Put into play next to the agenda deck when you take a horror +2 shroud. Okay. Okay. So that's up there. Lovely. So.
We're gonna have a bit of a time up here.
Are we?
Well, I mean,
you
you
just
know
punch
what?
him?
Actually,
He moves away when you punch him.
oh, okay. Kind of annoying, actually.
Yeah, actually, I would fully agree. Especially because he swings back in with 2 and 2.
Ugh.
You like gotta chase his ass. Ah,
Well,
get out of the way, Morty. I can kill it if you can't. I mean, I totally can. If
why
that's the
don't
case.
you go first? I think you should go first. Oh man, Adam West.
All right, so I will first action move in. No, I will first action investigate.
Yeah, grab this clue first,
3 up.
because I sure as hell am not.
Cool, that's a
Got it
clue.
for you. Oh.
Nice, thank you. Second action move up.
I will safeguard with you.
Nice.
Sure.
I will
Yeah, okay.
mind over matter. And third action, punch this Zoog. 4 up.
Gracias.
He is punched. And he flees here?
Sure. Unless you want to put him at a location.
Where we're gonna go?
Yeah.
That's probably the thing to do.
Bob and Doug McKenzie. I mean, that's just asking me to speak as my people do.
In your native parlance.
Hmm.
All right. That is moi.
Although, if I go
And
up there and punch him, he's gonna run away to somewhere else and then probably come back and hit you.
maybe.
Oh, but he's gonna be Hunter anyways.
Yeah.
So,
That's going to happen no matter what, so.
oh, exhausted. Oh, okay. I'll go up here.
Beautiful. I am going to run and refill my water real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry for the zoomed out view, everyone. Here's the mystical forest.
Keep going safe. As an additional cost for you to leave this location, you must choose and discard one card from your hand for each clue in this location. Oh shit! I moved up. I'm gonna punch. Let's do forge too, because I have nothing to commit or anything. Ha! Got one. And you know, I'm just gonna draw a card. Holy crap! I need cards. I have a safeguard in hand, and I drew self-sacrifice. And this goes. Let's see. What is yellow connected to? Let's put it with the enchanted wood. Actually, we'll put them back down the middle, because then I can go finish them off.
And back.
Hi. I sent the inconspicuous Zoog back to you because he is exhausted, and so next turn I can come in and punch.
Right on.
And then you can come get this enchanted wood.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Oh, wait, no. I'm going to send him up here.
Oh, okay.
Because to leave here, I would have to choose and discard a card from my hand for each clue left here. So I'll figure this guy out later.
Sure. Oh no. Oh no, Big Kahuna. If you watched me try to do Michael Caine last time, you know how bad it is. All I can do is like say Batman and
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
I always say my cocaine.
Right.
Sounds the same.
Right. Just like just like if you're gonna do a an Australian accent, if you want to say razor blades, you say rise up lights really quickly.
Rise up lights.
Rise up lights.
Rise up lights.
All right.
All right. The
All right.
inconspicuous
Switching to
Zoog.
Michael Caine. All right, Batman. Mon enchanted
Inconspicuous
path.
Zoog readies. We upkeep. Ooh, viscous blow. Oh, Sean, when you investigated, did you either had to raise the shroud by 2 or take a horror?
Yeah, I will take a horror.
A horror.
A horror.
Horror. All right,
Scrooge's
11.
lines from Muppet
11,
Christmas Carol.
19. Test willpower. I must take damage if I fail. I'll commit a safeguard to be even, because it really doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Well,
What was that do?
move up to 2 damage or horror from Tommy to an asset you control. All right, well, I'm gonna heal and shove this back in my deck. That's gonna give me 2 resources.
Brilliant move.
Oh, right.
Now, race.
Why don't you come up here and investigate some things?
Very good. First action. I'll move.
Hip shot card review. Witten Green.
Witten Green 2. Bonkers and Luke. Well, okay, here's the thing. Like, you don't run Witten for the stat boost, although they are good. You want to be able to draw something with her ability, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I personally have yet to really find a deck I've been happy with that kind of has the right combination of relics and tomes.
Okay, super spoiler light. I'm just gonna say this in this way. Casey and I have a uh, what's it, Innsmouth campaign
Mm-hmm.
with Amanda and Silas, and we're at the point in the Innsmouth campaign where Witten gets really good for Amanda. That's all I'm
Okay.
saying.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
And
I
yeah, tome or relic.
The problem is like the Venn diagram of investigators that can take lots of cool relics, and the
Mm-hmm.
investigators who can take Witten is like
Mm-hmm. A perfect circle.
no. There's very little middle ground, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just you have to build around it to actually get value out of that. That's my hip shot. But if you do, I'm sure she's quite good.
And you can build around her.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, she's good. All right,
Right.
you moved up.
My
to
second
the Jenna's
action.
Wood.
I will investigate. So I'm 5, 6. But before I do that, I will spend an action. Discard Truth from Fiction to get rid of that. Then investigate. And commit Inquiry Mind. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
yeah.
9. 5 up. Well, that was
Yeah,
a
in
wasted
Mandy,
energy.
because she's searching deeper or hitting two things.
That's
really
that's
fair.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. I dig it. I'm done.
All right, I'm gonna double action, get rid of your slumber. Actually, oh no, this guy is gonna come anyways. But going to where he is gonna give me 2 horror, which I just can't handle. I'd rather you just come hit me.
Is he connected to us? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then prep up.
Okay. Drawing a card. Drawing a card. I'm not gonna get rid of your thing.
That's fine. I'm keeping my hand low.
I think I need to draw another card. Okay.
That'll do. That'll do.
Alright. Alright, he moves in.
Does he have pry?
No.
Great.
I'll just take him. Boom, boom.
Okay. Oh no! That's totally fine. I absolutely can handle this.
Well, this is an encounter card, right?
Yes.
So,
Non-peril encounter card. I don't see why that wouldn't work. Because it doesn't say from the encounter deck.
it doesn't. Unless, has it been eroded?
Has it? I haven't
I
seen
feel
it.
like there was something that said there was a card like this that said it got eroded to specifically say from the encounter deck. You know what? If you've got it, I'll just leave you with it. I assume you're going to use I've got a plan.
Oh, I've got a plan.
Okay. I'll save this for something else.
Very good.
Okay. We are at 12 of 19. Okay. No worries.
Obscuring fog. Well, that's a big old whiff.
Okay, so thank you, network. So weaknesses with an encounter card type, such as enemies or whatever, treacheries, are considered to be encounter cards while they're being resolved and once they enter play, but they are not considered to be encounter cards yet at the time that these cards are played. These cards being, let me handle this.
Hmm.
Um, they are still player cards and not yet legal targets. Because the act of drawing the card, it's still a player card until it lands in your threat area. Essentially, is
Yes,
what I'm getting.
the age-old conundrum of per cardtory, where it's not yet played,
Yes.
not yet in play, but it's not in your deck anymore.
Yeah, I knew there was something with that where it's like, yeah,
Yeah, your instincts
and
were
and
correct.
Diana's signature is the only one that gets around that weird something.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Did you draw your card?
Yep.
Oh, what'd
It
you get?
was obscuring fog. Total
Oh,
whiff. Total whiff.
oh, nice. All right.
Nice try.
Should we just start punching?
Approval.
All right. Let's see. I will punch a Zoog. It's gonna be 2 up, I guess.
Every inconspicuous Zoog should be boiled in his own pudding.
Ah,
Right? That's the
minus
thing
3.
Scrooge says.
Let's see. God, the skulls are minus 3, so I need to commit something. You know what? I have lots of health left. I'm gonna commit leather coat, so
Sure.
3 up.
There
There we go.
There it is.
That was my second. Do you want me to try and punch him with you with like a vicious blow?
I mean, nah.
I'd be 3 up.
I got the resources. I'm fine. Just,
Okay.
just
I'll-
get your tableau built again.
I have nothing to build, so I'll just move back to middle.
Okay.
And when you walk through, I will safeguard with you or something.
Fair enough. What is this? Okay, so the cultist is -4. Yes, there it is. The Zoog should get to die and decrease the surplus population. Yeah, see, I'm going Australian. That's just where it goes. All right, so first action, I will play.
Oh, no, Rick.
I've got a plan.
Oh God, Norm! Oh no! Glad you got a plan, Norm.
3 up.
Oof.
-1, so that's fine. You're there. Ooh, ooh. Perfect. Action 2. Ooh. Action 3. Ooh.
Guard with you. Man, I've used safeguard so much this game.
Yeah, it's been good. Ooh.
Drya.
Straya.
Drya.
My
Hey, that's actually
compounds.
okay because you have like next to nothing in your hand.
It works.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. No enemies. Upkeep. Hey, Cherished Keepsake.
Nice.
All right, 13 of 19 Doom. We got 6 rounds.
You have to discard a card.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. Look what I found. Bye.
Seems fine.
When you initiate, either gets +2 Shroud or you place a Doom. Or sorry, take a Horror. Or
Furtive Zoog. Furtive Zoog.
all right, well, I've got my job cut out for me.
Oh! Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
And I'm pretty sure all my tricks are gone now.
Well, one is right here, but
Ye, uh,
Network. Dude, that scream. Rip headphone users. I cleared his sinuses.
sorry, I didn't realize my microphone was that sensitive. I'm sitting like 3 feet from it.
Oh, it was just empowered.
Hmm.
Okay, well, not looking at your hand or anything. Do you want me to handle that bad guy for you, or?
Actually, here's what I would like.
Hmm.
Oh, Big Kahuna, we're getting there. I would like. Do you still have a vicious blow?
I do.
I would love it. First
On-
action. I'm gonna punch a Zoog.
1 sec.
Uh-huh.
Let me just read a card here. Okay, yeah, I see. Yep, that works. With, yeah, sure, you're gonna punch him? Here you go. Here's a vicious blow.
So I'll punch this Zoog. I'm an inquiring mind. Vicious blow. That's gonna put me at a 6, 3 up. Oh boy. So the cultist is not good. All right.
Right. So, this attack deals +1 damage. You overkilled the first one, and the damage flowed over. So, like with Swarm, just explaining for viewers, the Bloodthirst is satisfied. When you deal damage to an enemy in excess of its remaining health, discard this card from your hand. So he did excess damage to the first Zook. The fact that it spilled over is, yeah.
That's handy. It's really, really handy.
Yeah.
Why do we punch Zooks, Master Tommy? Batman.
I'm gonna try and get your card underneath here for you.
Thank you.
See, with Norm, it kind of actually matters about Swarm,
That's true.
but I don't know.
I'm
I still
quite-
feel like
I'm quite sure that's not the first time that will happen to me this campaign. Okay.
old man punches small furry animals.
I will investigate.
Now you must either take a horror or raise the shroud by 2.
Horror it is. I am 6, 7 to 3. 4 up. 4 up. Oh!
Very good.
Yeah.
Grab those both for you.
You were only supposed to blow the bloody stone trapdoor off. Scene. Wait, I have a last action, don't I?
Move back to middle.
Yep.
I will safeguard with you. God. PETA is now protesting at Miskatonic University and lobbying to get Norman fired. Right.
Some Zoogs
Well-
were harmed in the filming of this campaign.
Many Zoogs. Many Zoogs. I'm going to take an action to get Cherished Keepsake down. I'm going to draw a card. Shuffle it in. Because it doesn't matter. I have nothing injured. I'm just going to draw a card again. My weaknesses don't, like, hit me right away. Alright. Alright. I was hoping to get, like, I don't know, a weapon and just
Yeah.
anything. But, alright. No enemies. Refresh. Scene of the crime. Perfect. Just,
Wonderful.
timing is impeccable. Who built this deck? Alright, we're at 14 of 19 Doom. The middle location is obscuring fogged. Good thing that we got off the path. This one. There you go.
Somnophobia. Ooh. Okay. I really, really don't want this to hit, so I'm gonna commit these two.
My sacrifice.
A self-sacrifice. All right,
I'm gonna commit that.
I am. So should I not commit this then? Do you want this to fail?
Well, no, I don't want it to fail.
Okay,
But I'm thinking
just in
you
case.
have a really good chance of just failing by a bit, and I have my keepsake out. I think I can.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Yeah,
And
okay.
you know what? What are you up by?
I'm currently up by 2. I'm up by 2. Batman. 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 Batman.
Does this count as up by 4? Oh, I can only
Gotta
commit one
loosen the
card.
lips. That's my thing.
Nah, just take it. Just take
Okay.
it.
There we go.
Oh. And then either you draw 2 cards or I draw 2 cards.
Take them, please. You need
Alright.
things.
I guess you're pretty well set.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Come on, TNA. There we go. All right. Well. Cool.
Don't forget to discard one.
All right. Emergency cash.
Yeah.
Right. I've also missed TNA, Big Kahuna, and Astegnarn. Luckily, the snare is almost over, so you can go to bed soon.
Yeah. Happy medium tonight.
Yeah. Why don't you go first? Because I can just, again, safeguard in, because this card is bonkers good.
It's bonkersly. It is bananasly good.
I want to keep like a safeguard tally. I think it's in double digits, this game.
All right, this one.
Oh, I think it's fine.
What are we doing for Doom? 14 of 19. Yeah, we're fine. We're pretty fine. Okay.
If you get a clue and walk out, I can scene of the crime, walk out, and then we can.
I mean, is that worth it? Why don't we just finish it off? What do we have to do? Resign?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, oh, do we have to? Do we just get the clues?
we
Yeah,
just
just
have
get
to-
clues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm only 2 up at this point. That's the best I can do. All right. Then clue again, or investigate again. All right. 6 intellect.
All right.
That'll do it. Boink. Boink.
Oh, we could have already advanced.
We could have.
Yeah, we were just okay.
Just why do we call VP passed away?
Okay, so they all the cats and the things and they start fighting. Do we want to step back and watch, or
Wait,
do
hang on. We gotta
interrupt-
get to the path first.
We do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoops.
We have to advance at the path. At the path. The path.
Well, see, that's what I was saying. Like, you just like instead of your next instead of that investigate test, just go back to the path, and then when my turn starts, I see into the crime, go back to the path.
I'm sorry. I didn't let you finish. Okay. Yep. I'll do that. So instead of my last investigate, I'll move out.
All right, boom, and then scene of the crime, grab the clue, walk out. Now we advance. Boom.
Woo! Slick.
And I helped. Oh man, Rick, I got a clue, Rick.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Rick, I got a clue. You got a single clue, Morty. God damn it, do you want a cookie?
Okay. So now
okay.
we can decide.
I'm just gonna kill all the big monsters and get all the clues. And maybe next time you'll do something, Morty.
This is so much XP.
It's a lot.
4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. 11.
Just realized I
Oh.
never finished setting up this campaign.
But I can't. Cats in the cradle of the silver zoog. Wait, that's a spider on the side of the moon. I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back, cat.
All right.
Something, I don't know. Yeah.
Beyond the gates of sleep, proceed. Sorry, I'm just getting through the things here. Okay, slumber grew deeper.
I actually forget. This one is going to take some serious Iron Man prepping because you have like 2 campaigns and you have to interweave and figure out what you want for
Hmm.
each. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna take some coordination. I'm looking forward to seeing what you and Ian come up with, and pretending like it was partially my idea.
It's Big Kahuna, we're gonna do both sides. And we're asking for suggestions on who to do on the other side. And specifically, we want like a dynamic duo from
Something.
fiction or real life. I'm okay with either.
Just give us a
And like,
theme.
yeah, give us some investigator ideas and stuff. So
Okay, so what R did we get?
R1 or R2, we have to
Oh, right, we get to
choose.
choose. Okay,
Yeah.
so to my knowledge, do we want do we want to get the priest drunk in the temple and make enemies of the cats? Because
No, because
that's
then we die in the end, right?
do
Don't the cats tear us apart if we do that?
we?
We break the law of the cats.
What
Oh,
happens there if we make enemy of the cats is that part becomes a little bit harder in uh, Kadath, and also they don't come to rescue us in Dark Side of the Moon.
oh, that's if you kill a cat,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
Okay.
So we can either get being good with the cats and get their bailout in Dark Side of the Moon, or we can.
And
You know,
what is the bailout again?
I think it's just you avoid another enemy getting spawned or something. I think.
Oh, yeah, you know what? This is all moot because Astignarn says if you're in character, Rick and Norman, they
It's
totally got drunk.
entirely fair. Like Rick is
Yeah.
here for the moon
Yes.
wine. That's
Hmm.
why we're here. We'd like
I
screw the
don't know,
rest of the
Norm.
campaign.
Should we really get the guy drunk at the temple, Norm?
He's already drunk, Morty. Can't do anything about it. We're just joining the party at this point.
Oh, I don't know, Rick.
So is that R1 or R2? That's R2.
Let me check. Is it the interrupt the scared cat
Yes,
and
it's
handle it?
to intervene.
Yeah, that's R2.
Okay.
Jackie Chan, Chris Rock, the Wet Bandits,
The wet bandits.
Butch and Sundance, Han and Chewie. Mm.
That was not bad. All right. One of us gets Randolph Carter, expert dreamer. I think he's better for you on this side.
Yes, he is. Yeah, +1 combat, +1 agility. Because I'll have to get charisma. I'd probably get charisma.
Oh my
anyways.
God, Scott. Scott.
Hmm.
How stupid would it be
Yeah.
to do Daddy Warbucks and Annie, Preston and Wendy? Is that just dumb to do on Waking Side?
Uh, yes.
Okay,
but-
I really want it. Because I don't care who I play in that duo.
Neo and Morpheus. Preston is dumb in general. I like Preston.
I
I think he's an interesting puzzle. I don't necessarily think he's like top notch, but I think he's a very
yeah,
interesting.
fair enough.
Jace Bellerin and Jace Bellerin.
I don't know.
There you
that
go, Sean.
reference.
You don't know who Jace is?
No.
Oh, well.
What's it from? What's
If you're up on your Magic the Gathering
Oh,
lore,
fucking course. Of course it is. What did we get
If
for VP?
14?
13? 13?
Yep. Sterling Archer and Lana Kane. I mean, I've seen that show a lot, so
Lana.
you know.
Lana.
What?
Lana! Danger zone. Like, okay.
My favorite joke from that whole show is when the guy's gonna kidnap them and take them to Mars, and they're gonna be slaves. And Archer says he can kiss 3/5 of his ass, and it just like
Wow.
I was just like, My God. Just
Topical.
yep. It was. Yep.
Oh
So
God, Lana, you're just the worst.
also that's when I learned of the 3/5 compromise because I didn't know about that, and I was like, why did he? What 3/5? And so it actually taught me something.
Yeah,
I
it taught you
learned.
a very, very
Oh
fun
yeah.
thing about American history.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
All countries have terrible things. Just
That's,
gotta
I
learn about
mean,
them.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
13
know. I know
XP.
of my countries.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want ants? Because this is how you get ants. Ants. All right, cool. 13 XP. Damn. God, I do love these 4-part scenarios for how much they flood you. I'm gonna be able to get like all of my important pieces in place, and then just fill out from there.
Yeah. God, 13 XP. Well, I'm gonna buy a charisma. Um,
Yeah, seems good.
God, do I even need safeguard 2? I don't think I do. Not yet, at least.
I don't
Oh,
think
I can do
so.
my stick to the plan.
Sure, you can. Yes, you can.
Maybe upgrade my automatics. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think safeguard 2 is worth it in 2-player. And it seems like every single time I used it, I really only needed to use it once. I think there was one time that I would have been able to follow you twice,
Hmm.
but
It's not going to be very
okay.
often. Um, I mean,
No,
maybe like late campaign when you're like, what do I spend XP on? Maybe, but
I think so. And that's the same time I'd maybe upgrade the survival knife, where I'm like, well, I just have XP to spend, so why not? I
yeah, yeah.
guess. Okay, what did I get as a weakness? Day of Reckoning.
Safeguard 2 was really good when it came out, but then Safeguard 0 came out and I was like, oh, well, hello. Hello there.
Yeah, here we go. Day of Reckoning. And I got Randall Cotta.
Nice. All right. Well,
Woo!
that was fun. So thanks everyone for your suggestions. We'll workshop what we want to do because I think out of all the suggestions, we still have to come up with what actual investigators do we play.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we like the theme, we still have to figure that out.
And chat with us on Discord about that one.
Yeah.
Let's keep the conversation going.
So yeah, hop into the live podcast channel or the Discord, or sorry, the patron channel in Discord if you're a patron, which I think just about everyone here is. And give us your thoughts. We'll kind of hash it out over the next few days, and hopefully we'll get to another TNA within the next couple weeks, and keep this train rolling, baby. I missed it. Oh, I missed it. It feels so good to be back.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do this more.
Mm-hmm.
We might even be on camera next time.
You know what? If
If
we
I can
are
get
planning
Scott to
for
take
it,
off the gimp suit.
well, okay, I just got home from work and I took off my uniform and I'm like, man, I just want to get into my house coat, which I found out is a Canadian term for a robe.
Yep.
So, anyone from the U.S. there knows a house coat? Probably
Like
not.
when you said it, I knew what you meant, but I felt like it was something that someone would have said in like the 50s here.
Mm,
Okay, you know.
gotcha.
I feel like about that's where it sits.
Yeah.
Shortcut 2, hip shot card review. Let's get one out of the way before we head out.
Really good. I think it's a decent upgrade, especially in multiplayer, or if you know a scenario is coming up with a hub location like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's an early upgrade per se, but it's also one of those ones. It's like, I got a spare XP, might as well. Like it doesn't change the function of the card much, besides the fact it makes it repeatable, so you can still use it the way you used old shortcut, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. And I think it's just another one that's kind of scenario dependent. There are some where it's like, well, I just wish this were level 0 shortcut because it has saved the resource. And then there are some where it'll save you multiple actions over the course. So
It saved our butts in Shattered Aeons when I put it on
yes.
the hub location, and then
Mm-hmm.
Ian was just bouncing around with Rita, killing, and he would like, yeah, oh god, it was so.
I remember
good.
I used it a few times too, trying to keep those cultists down. Yeah.
Mm.
Good card. Good card. Maybe a little scenario
Ooh,
dependent, but very good.
A necessary evil in this game. I have to go
Yeah.
replace a babysitter. I'll be right back. But a necessary evil. A necessary evil.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess my only I don't mind Ancient Evils because normally it's put in scenarios where there is kind of a fun part to accelerating the doom clock, and that's just part of what the scenario is doing. What I don't like is Ancient Evils in scenarios where the discard pile shuffles into the encounter deck multiple times. That is just peak BS. But, it is what it is. Okay, well, I think that's where we're going to wrap it. So join the Discord if you haven't, though. Like I said, I think I recognize everyone here. And we'll pay attention to the live podcast channel and the oh my god, I can't words tonight. The Patreon channel, where we'll announce the next TNA section as soon as we know what's happening, and we'll get the side by side campaign rolling. So thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.